bat, when you clicked to watch this video, you knew the guilt was inside you that something was definitely cooking up with Apple. You know, the WWDC just happened for 2019, and something really just happened, and there's a lot of things, not just one thing. So Apple has came a long way in the phone industry. Just forget about the phone industry. Think about all the other industries. You know, they dominated the business industry, they dominated the student, school industry, all these type of consumer. They've dominated everything. You think about it, Apple's got a lot of things to rely on right now besides just their iPhone. And honestly, like, throwing back to whatever they have, like, I got like a whole bag full of these. Probably gonna check it out at the end of the whole video. But it's just, wow, Apple went from a huge revolution from these bags to now these corporate, like, new bags. I mean, I like it. I like Apple's revolution, you know? I grew up running with that. Anyways, since they've got so many devices which are stable and durable, you know, they're honestly a symbol of craftsmanship. And anyways, starting off with the iPhones, guys. Yes, the iPhones. We've seen the iPhone before. I have my 3 lying around somewhere here, I don't know. But it all started off from one of these iPods, and then now it's like iPhone 6, 7, 8, blah, blah, blah. By the way, guys, bad news for the iPhone 6. It is completely being kicked off with the new iOS 13. Honestly, it was kind of at this last, you know, legs, because like iPhone 6 was really, it had to go, guys. It really had to go. The iPhone 7 is not going to take over, and that's pretty much it. 6S, however, is still in function, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last update for the iOS on the iPhone 6. But hey, iPhones in general, the device you have, the device your neighbor has, the device most probably that your neighbor's neighbor has, and yes, I'm gonna go as far as saying the device probably that your neighbor's neighbor has, because why? It's simple as hell, man. Apple wants to take that a step further, and iOS 13. Not only are they gonna make it look more useful, and actually not just besides look, just make it more useful and better looking, but they're making it safer also. For years, people have been trying to, you know, jailbreak their device in order to download dark mode as a tweak. However, as of this new release of iOS 13, the dark mode will come standard in all these iPhones, everything from SE and 6S and above. So basically, we're in for a big treat. Like, honestly, we gotta go ahead and thank Apple. Picture-wise, you can now adjust the lighting scheme of your portrait mode photo by being able to add a monochrome effect to it for those people who want to, you know, show all their peeps, like their family and friends, what's going on in their life, and, you know, just enjoy what they have by posting on Facebook and Instagram and everything. Great stuff, man. I mean, it's a phone. Listen, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this ad, but I've seen this one ad, Samsung Galaxy Note 8, something like that. It was saying, instead of saying pro phone, it was saying pro camera, which was pretty, you know, like, all these phones are pretty much becoming cameras. Anyways, further than that, I feel like I'm the only one who wanted this feature, but there's probably more people out there. The ability to edit video on your phone, your iPhone, not by having iMovie, because iMovie does take a lot of space on your phone, and, you know, it's just not that good on the phone. However, on the Photos app, you can now go ahead and edit video. No, not trim the video. You can actually full-fledged edit the video by adjusting the angling, by adjusting color scheme. A lot of stuff they are pushing into this whole new iOS 13. It's just like, wow. Remember going on to like one of those websites, like you could say any of those websites, and you have to make a new account with a certain password and an email and a username? Well, and then there's this one option, sign in with Google. That's pretty cool and all, but you don't know what's happening to your email out there, okay? You don't know what's going on. However, Apple's creating a new service called Sign In With Apple. And when you sign in with Apple, they're making a generic type of, you could say, email for you, so that corporations who actually sell emails, you know, for the further and further and further for their own money won't be able to make that much money, because hey, Apple emails is not going to trace back down to us. So it kind of is safer, and it's kind of being, you know, keychain rephrased, but just a little revamp with the email feature. But again, it's cool. I really like what Apple's trying to do. Security bullet point 2 will be HomeKit. And now if you have an iCloud and a security camera linked to your HomeKit account, what's gonna happen is you can now see all your security camera footage on your HomeKit app for unlimited storage. What exactly does that mean? You know, it's probably gonna charge you something. It's probably a catch in there. No, guys, there's no catch. Basically what's going on, iCloud, just like Blink has, basically iCloud will give you all the free storage you need to see what you need for that, you know, certain time frame. And that's pretty cool. You know, they're gonna give you unlimited storage for videos. You know, let's just say something happens, like a robber breaks into your house, and you have a security footage all in one HomeKit app. And honestly, man, at this point, I'm really starting to dig Apple kinda, because like it's becoming what I wanted it to be. You know, personally, I want Apple to be like an all-rounder type of thing, not just something that's limited to only be the iPhone, iPod, this, and the iWatch. I'm just like, you know, like, you want Apple to be everywhere. Siri also picked up a new voice and some new ears. Basically, what's gonna happen is the HomePod users now, basically let's just say it's in the main living room, there's a family of 4, mom, dad, children, alright? What you can do now, mom can have her own voice so she can call her own father. The father can have his own voice to call his son, and the son can have the own voice to call his father. Basically, if you catch what I'm saying, it's gonna be recognizing your voice, and it's gonna be personalizing the experience according to you and only you. Because on the Alexa and Google Home, you can set up different voices, and it would do something different like that. Also, Siri shortcuts, so you can go ahead and ditch IOS13 for those people who use it. Basically, in a nutshell, a Siri shortcut is basically used for, let's just say you arrive at your house, you can turn off your car Bluetooth, or you can turn on Do Not Disturb. Let's just say someone's sleeping, Do Not Disturb might come in handy. Again, I'm just throwing some random stuff out there, but Siri's routines can go really big. I mean, it's pretty cool what technology can now do also. And not only is Apple doing that, but they're taking a step further with their AirPod line. Right here, let's just say your friend's phone is dying and he or she wants to listen to the same song you're listening to. What you can now do is pair their AirPods and your AirPods with your phone, and you guys can both listen to the same song at the same time. So basically, your phone's gonna die faster in a nutshell. Anyways, AirPods, let's just say you're jogging, which I never do. I mean, yeah. You get a message and you don't want to, stop and take a breath. What's gonna happen now? You can have an option by default to read your messages out loud while you're running. And also, guys, Memojis have been revamped. Yo, credits to Apple for that, dude, man. Like, resemblance, man, resemblance. Anyways, but Apple should really give credits to Android for their new swipey typey type of keyboard. Honestly, they used to have this one little thing where you swipe with Google keyboard on iOS, but that was just like, you can say, the rundown version, and now Apple's perfecting it with their dark mode and everything. It's just like everything all at once. Like, what more could you ask? Next, finally, iPad OS. Pretty much the same thing as iOS for iPad, but revamped just to copy and paste. But the best part will be with macOS Catalina, what you can now do is extend your workspace. So basically, you have an iPad, you have a Mac, you guys can both share some workspace in order to get more multitasking done quicker. Again, I cannot wait to use this feature because like my Mac Mini is up there just waiting for me, and my iPad Pro, where's that? Apple's trying to be everywhere. Your iPad, your Mac, your phone, your home, everywhere. What place is left? Your wrist. With watchOS 6, what's basically going to happen is, again, not that big of an upgrade. You get an app store on your wrist, basically, so you don't have to go to your phone to get download apps, better watch faces, and you get the standard calculator, voice memos apps. So basically, you don't have to go ahead and you download some kind of third-party app, and I don't know, it's just weird. And now you also get some new watch faces, and for the cyclists out there, you can now track your cycling habits and track if you have any type of headaches or anything. So it's cool and everything. However, like I talked about the Mac before, I didn't go fully into detail, but the Mac, this little thing right here, the Mac, we're going slowly by slowly. I don't know how much stuff I have in this thing, but whatever. But the Mac Mini, it's cool. But same type of concept, but just more overpowered. So basically the new Mac Pro. What's going to be in the Mac Pro is going to be, again, not many consumers will buy it, so you might not want to buy it because it's going to be a fortune, number one. Number two, it's going to have a lot of unnecessary power for you. Maybe you want to do all this stuff, but you don't have enough workspace to, thus, the new Mac Pro is the one for you, basically. It's going to run you a fortune, though. But the power it's going to have in that, it's just like unbeatable, man. You can still expand it, and to get grills on the bottom, it's a little bit extra money, but it's going to be totally worth the price. For those who need this stuff, go ahead and check it out, man. It's definitely a good bargain. For the gamers who have an Xbox or PS4, and you guys are looking at the new Google system, well, the Google gaming system, and you want some type of competition to it, you look at the Apple gaming system. Well, if you have an Xbox One or a PS4 controller, you can now pair it with Apple's gaming system, quote unquote, which is going to be existing on their iPhone, their iPad, their iMac, their MacBook, their Apple TV. Everything is going to have that one gaming system, which you can then play everywhere you go. Obviously, this will result in some data overages, but let's see how it works out. I'm honestly pretty psyched for Google system and Apple system, just to see the competition and the type of games that they get. It's going to be really cool. An intense battle for Google and Apple. Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm really down. Anyways, though, I have one last thing to share with you. The iPad first gen. This is totally gonna get iOS 13, man. Sorry, iPad OS. This is so totally gonna get iPad OS, man. But this thing was actually pretty cool. I got a whole tower and stuff. And the iPod first gen, this was 8 gigabytes. Imagine having a phone that has 8 gigabytes. I won't be able to last a day on that. because it's 8 gigabytes. And guys, some last minute notes. Basically what's gonna happen is with the Apple Watches, Apple Watch Series 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be sported with the new watchOS 6, and the iPhone 6s and the SE and above will be sported on iOS 13. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed my video for today, and there's a lot of information. I really can't wait for the new iPhones. Apple, this is your chance of making the iPhone SE2 concepted phone, because again, I would really buy that phone. Like, would you buy a phone that's the size of an iPhone 5s but has a screen of iPhone 10? Like, I pretty much would. It's pretty hard to regret. Anyways guys, thank you for tuning into today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, found it informational. If you did, leave a thumbs up and comment down below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. Anyways guys, peace out. I gotta go ahead and get my work done.